We have to talk about Mistweaver Monk because the changes that just hit the game are insane. Now, if you don't know, we are currently on the PTR, and I plan on testing all of the healers and their most exciting changes, but this is easily the most exciting one. Now, this build for Mythic Plus might look a little weird to you because I'm taking a lot of different routes, like I'm not going Shayloon's Gift, but instead I'm opting to go for Secret Infusion and Invoker's Light for more haste buffs and more explosiveness. Now, why do I want that? Well, we are taking Jade Bond instead of Gift of the Celestials. I want to test this because so far against dummies, it seems like this is the right call. What are we doing? We're giving up 1 minute Chi-Ji, which is our main major cooldown, in favor of 3-minute Chi-Ji. Why? Why would we do that? Mythic Plus, where you want short cooldowns? Well, it's because of this reduction. Now, because of how they've changed Chi-Ji, we're getting 3 mastery procs off the first target we hit instead of having to cleave off of 3 targets. And I want you guys to just watch this. We're going to do a Chi-Ji ramp versus a single target dummy. Just watch my Chi-Ji icon with Jade Bond. Let me go ahead and prep my Chi-Ji. Let's go ahead and give ourselves the haste buff. Pop Chi-Ji. Just watch this 3-minute cooldown. It's 3 minutes, right? It's a 3-minute cooldown. Wouldn't you want like a 1-minute cooldown over this 3-minute cooldown talent? Why are we taking a 3-minute cooldown talent? That's so bad. In Mythic Plus, you want a cooldown every minute. So you can actually heal the content, heal each pack. Well, if you're watching what I'm watching, boom, we've already crossed that 1-minute threshold. Let's get one more Rising Sun kick, one more Blackout kick in. It's a 30-second cooldown. And that's versus a single target. We were hitting a single target. So that's the gist of today's video. We're going to be trying out this build. Yes, we're opting out of some pretty good talents in order to get down to some ways to get a more explosive Chi-Ji to facilitate this crazy cooldown cycling. But I also want to start something with this little mini series that we're doing where we're testing all the healers, where I want to try a passive trinket and an on-use trinket, a different one on each of the healers. So this is what I'm opting to use. This one's just going to give us more haste as we play, as we're in combat, and if we get it to proc and give us that big explosive haste bonus, that could be very good during our Chi-Ji ramp. I don't know how good these trinkets are yet. This is my first time trying them. We're also going to be using the Blastmaster 3000. Every time I press my Thunder Focus T, I have it macroed to where I'm just going to lob a bunch of grenades at whatever I'm targeting. Hopefully we get some pretty explosive pulls. Let's get into the key. All right, we finally found a group. We have to do Operation Floodgate. That's the only thing that's available in the PTR. I think I got into a group for a +6, and this is my first time in this dungeon ever, so the mechanics are hopefully not going to be too sloppy, but I'm just so excited to play this new explosive version of Mistweaver with crazy cooldown. I mean, we are cooling our cooldown down like Disc Priest is. It's disgusting. Let's go ahead and do it. I don't know what caused that much damage, but we can just willy-nilly throw out Chi-Ji. Let's dodge the flamethrower, I'm guessing. Oh. You see there, we had 3 targets to cleave on, so nothing's really too different there with 3 target cleave. We got like the same amount of cooldown, and I did have to mix in some other globals that were non, like, you know, Tiger Palm Blackout kicks there. So we didn't get like the full reset there. We're getting fixated. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's pop a defensive. Could not tell you what's going on here. But we have double Crackling Jade Lightning. I also am so excited for this Crackling Jade Lightning. Watch this. I didn't even talk about this in the intro. Oh, you can't even see the damage numbers. They're kind of muddled in there. But the damage numbers are so crazy because most of the damage is like stacked into its single target damage. Now a lot more of that damage is like front loaded into that one person. So, I mean, you crank. It makes it also just, you know, they were trying to accomplish the same thing with Chi-Ji, where it doesn't feel lackluster in a single target environment. Oof. Stop this affix. Okay, we'll paralyze that one, kick that one. But they tried to do the same thing with Crackling Jade Lightning or Jade Empowerment, how it works, and they accomplished that as well. Now, I don't know. Let's go ahead and cocoon the tank. Oh, boy. I don't know how that is going to look in PvP, but I can only imagine that it would be really strong in PvP. Let's go ahead and do a full-on Chi-Ji. Punch, punch, blackout kick, punch, punch, blackout kick, punch, punch, blackout kick. We're trying to reset that cooldown. We have 10 seconds left of our blackout kick cooldown. Oh, no. We killed everything. Uh-oh. We don't have Shayloon's gift. I keep trying to press my Shayloon's gift button, but we don't have it. Man, that's upsetting. We killed things too quickly. I couldn't get the full reset. But as you can see, I mean, our Chi-Ji is basically that was a horrible example of it, and we still got our Chi-Ji down to a 1 minute cooldown without taking Gift of the Celestial. So we had twice the time of our Chi-Ji with the same cooldown, basically. Like, it's insane. Now, I don't know. I tried to double dash there. I tried to double jump dash there. I don't know if it's gonna make it to the live client in this state. I don't want to say any of the dreaded cursed words like that rhyme with nuff or splurf or this is croaking. You know, I don't want to say any of those words, but it definitely feels not like something that's gonna make it into the game in its current state, if that makes sense. Please don't get mad at me. But God, these numbers, these damage numbers are insane. It's weird to see that, to say like, oh, these damage numbers are insane, but then you look and you only see 24,000 and such. But it's weird how the damage numbers are kind of tuned right now. You're not seeing like actual War Within numbers, in my opinion. But still, I can tell our damage is insane. Relatively, okay, there's swirlies. We know to dodge those. Don't need to watch a guide video to know that. Okay, let's pop Chi-Ji. Let's see how much reset we can get. It's a 3 minute cooldown. Let's see. I'll see you in 3 minutes. See how many Chi-Jis we can get. Punch. Kick. Tiger Palm. Tiger Palm. Blackout kick. Come on. Alright, tank. Pull quickly. Pull quickly. I want to reset. I want to reset. Go, go, go. Punch. Kick. Punch. One last blackout kick. Still, we keep killing things mid Chi-Ji, but you can just see, you can tell it's so incredibly strong. That was crazy. Especially because, like, if we get our buffs before we pop Chi-Ji, we have so much haste. Like, if we pop our Secret Infusion, oh god, I don't have much for this. We can pop it offensive. Go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning. Ooh, it's so fat. It's so fat. We melt a single health bar. That is so insane. I can't believe I didn't even talk about that in the intro. I didn't think about it until after I'd already recorded the intro. I mean, it's insane. Okay, let's Thunder Focus T. Let's Blackout Kick. Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Just keep it going. Keep the cycle going. Normally, I would be trying to, you know, Enveloping Mist. I'd squeeze in some Rising Sun Kicks, but I was testing versus the dummies. You see there, we're still killing things so quickly. The Chi-Ji is ending. I guess I can punch and kick these affixes, but I want to get that full reset. Maybe we're going to have to wait on a boss to do that. But I was punching and kicking the dummies and really trying out each rotation to see just what maximized our Chi-Ji resetting. And from my testing, it was just strictly we got to focus the Big Mama. If we strictly Blackout Kick and Tiger Palm, that was giving me the most mastery procs. We don't have Chi-Ji here. We do have Celestial Conduit. Hopefully it is enough, but we just kill the ads, and I'm pretty sure that's what triggers Big Mama to go crazy. It is. Okay, let's Celestial Conduit. The good thing, though, is that we can still get some reset time off of our...
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Of our Chi-Ji. Was I in the frontal? Did I just not see that? Oh, it's the ground. It's the... What killed me? Honestly, what killed me? I kind of want to walk into the ground to see what killed me there, but it took me from 100 to 0. Is it the ground? I want to walk into it. I don't know. I don't know what killed me there. We have a lot to learn on these dungeons. Trust me, if you see a guide video, it will be well after I have learned all the mechanics. Still exciting. I definitely should have res that guy. Oops. But yeah, there's a lot to learn with all the healers. I want to be making these videos where we kind of play through each healer and talk about like all the changes and like really experiment with them. Like take some experimental builds. Like I really want to do a build where we play the new Shayloon's Gift talent on Mistweaver. There's a talent that basically turns Shayloon's Gift into like a version of Lay on Hands. Like it literally is like Lay on Hands. why you would ever take that Mythic Plus, I don't know, if unless like our single target juice healing really starts to fall behind, which I don't think it will. We have Soothing Mist, and you know we have a lot of tools as Mistweavers to do some big single target cranking. But if we ever need like a giant lay on, oh, like there, if we ever need a giant lay on hands style button, we now have that option. Do we just wipe here? I think we do. Man, navigating this place is wild. It's kind of like a Tal Dazar in that it's just like a bunch of levels. So once you get turned around, it's just crazy, and you have to like jump on like a little pad over this electric puddle or something. Like, it's crazy. But this dungeon, honestly, so far this dungeon is really cool. I don't know how much I'm gonna do it when it actually hits the live game, but so far it's a fun little way to test each healer. Putting it in an environment that I am brand new to. So I'm glad that I started with Mistweaver, which I always start these with whichever healer I am most excited to play. And that just happened to be Mistweaver, which it kind of always is. But like, man, these changes are so exciting. If I had to guess, we're going to get back into the action, by the way, once this guy gets here. Okay, we're back. Never mind. But if I had to guess, I don't know how finalized the number is that is in the Jade Bond tooltip. The 0.5 is what I'm talking about. I don't know how finalized that is, but man, look how strong Chi-Ji is. It's lasting for 25 seconds, and we're going to be able to just drill its cooldown down. I don't think it's quite as cooldowny as Disc Priest is, if I'm being honest. Ooh, Blood Bolt went off. Ooh, Blood Bolt went off. But you see there, we got it down to 25 seconds. I mean, that is so strong. So strong. Let's go ahead and get these Enveloping Mists out. We can go ahead and Celestial Conduit. We can pair this with Revival if we need to. I don't think we will, though. But that way we get to sit on this Chi-Ji. Look, we're basically Chi-Jiing every pool as if we were taking Gift of the Celestials. It's just that we aren't taking Gift of the Celestials. Our Chi-Jis are even more explosive because we have Jade Bond, and we're getting the best. It's literally the best of both worlds. Like, this is what Hannah Montana was singing about all those years ago. It finally makes sense after all these years. He's asking if there's one more somewhere. Dude, I could not even tell you what we're looking for. Where did we ping? Okay, apparently there is one more of something somewhere. Maybe it's those bombs. Maybe you need to blow up these bombs. Have y'all been on the PTR testing this dungeon? Because, like I said, this is my first try. It's fun being able to test the dungeon and Mistweaver both at the same time. Let's just take the gate because we can. But yeah, oh gosh, how do we get across this water? Oh, this water we can run through because it's not electrified. Okay, so I know the final boss's mechanic is that the water that's electrified is... it stuns you if you walk over it, so it's pretty cool that they're like teaching you that mechanic this early into the dungeon. Oh, we're rooted. Oh, I just let that person die. Oops. We're rooted mid-air. Oh god, what is happening? Let's just vivify this person because we can Celestial Conduit this. Man, what is going on? Oh, you have to break the scaffolding. Guys, this dungeon is so interesting. I guess we could Chi-Ji, but I don't want to. I'm also excited to see the damage numbers of this trinket that I have equipped, the on-use one. I do not know if it's going to be good damage numbers. Oh man, he just got blasted. Like, I have no idea what this trinket looks like, but I'm excited to see. Oh, okay, so maybe you can't step close to it? How on earth do you fight this, dude? What is going on? I've already used my Tiger's Lust. Trying not to use Chi-Ji, but I know I should have. Okay, we'll Chi-Ji now. Punch, punch, kick. Man, this is kind of brutal. I know it's because we're doing the mechanics way off, but There's like so much damage coming out. Chain pull, tank, chain pull. I need these kicks. Man, our Chi-Ji resets have not been as good as they can be. Just know that what you're seeing is like a very bad version of what could be. Hopefully, on the final boss or once we finally get to another boss fight, hopefully I'll be able to show you a good like single target reset, which is really what got just absolutely cranked up to the next level in this patch. But I am so excited not just to try Mistweaver. I know Mistweaver's like my #1 most excited spec that I'm ready to play, but even Holy Priest. I'm excited to see how the Holy Priest kind of mini rework, lands. Will it land on its feet? Okay, so our Warlock did DC. At least we think he DC'd. I'm not too sure. But we're going to see how much of this dungeon we can do. It might even just be like one more boss, but we will at least see how much we can get done. I know this boss is kind of no joke. So hopefully we can heal it. Okay, this is such a nice change. When that boss jumps away, we can still get our full Chi-Ji value. We're still kicking up as many mastery procs as we want to. I'm not going to dispel that guy until they go over some bombs. Ooh, I was supposed to dodge that. Okay, first try on this boss. I at least know the mechanic. Okay, we'll at least dispel wait step bro. We'll at least dispel them. Okay, we have this bomb over here that's going to go off if the druid doesn't go to it. Go to it, druid. Okay. The bomb did go off. I don't think he made it there in time. I think I'm the only one in this group that knows all of the mechanics here. Oh, I say as I get nailed by that. I definitely have enough time to sidestep that. You see, this is just absolute chaos. This is what day 1 of the PTR looks like. I love this. This is so much fun. Okay, we can dispel ourselves here. Let's cocoon the tank. Oh, it's just pure chaos. It is just pure chaos. But one thing's for sure, we're kind of crazy. I definitely feel strong as a Mistweaver monk right now. And apparently there's a lot of hype around us. So, definitely stoked for that. Nice, the druid did it. Let's go ahead and unleash the lightning on a single target. Oh, was I marked? Didn't even see it. I know this boss you have to kill both at the same time, but there, if you dispel, for those who are planning on doing these dungeons once they hit live, you have to kill both bosses at the same time. It's just like this, the bosses in Stone Vault. You see here, he's going to enrage. But luckily, we do have our Chi-Ji. Let's go ahead and enter Chi-Ji. I don't know. Maybe it's a single target enrage. Maybe it just makes his single target hits get stronger. Okay, yeah. That boss is not bad at all. I mean, we're not doing a super high level of dungeon, so I don't expect it to like drill us a ton, but did not seem too bad at all. But yeah, even mechanics like that, like we know what Chi-Ji is going to look like on single target like raid fights and how it's going to perform versus like single target bosses. What am I in combat with? Okay. But there are just so many scenarios where you get like stuck on a single target outside of just boss fights, or just inside council boss fights like that, when one of the bosses jumps away and all of a sudden now this 2-target cleaving fight is a single target fight. Or what if that you choose a Chi-Ji for like a boss that drops ads and stuff, so that way like you chose Chi-Ji so that you can cleave off the ads. What if the ads aren't there? Now you're getting that full value. You're not just losing value inherently because of the amount of targets you have to hit, which as a healer is incredibly punishing. Like, I get it if one DPS is just really weak, like say Windwalker, for example. All throughout like Dragonflight and Shadowlands, like Windwalker's single target was just like really bad, as far as I know. I'm probably way off here, but they were just known for being like a big AoE damage dealer, right? And those exist, and that's fine. DPS can have those niches for target caps, but as a healer, we get much more punished. Us combat healers, we get much more punished if we're weaker at one damage type than the other. So, I love this change. Like I said, I don't think it's finalized. Definitely don't think it's finalized, but oh man, I absolutely love it. But as we come up on this next boss, it's weird. the way that this next boss works, I don't know if I really want to spoil it for you guys, but this boss works in a very unique way. It basically ties two of you together. So it chooses the tank, it determines who the tank is, and then it takes the other 4 people and buddies you up, and you're tethered to your ally. And if you go too far away from each other, you'll get yoinked back toward each other, which is really interesting because the boss does like a big frontal. You're supposed to dodge it, and then, you know, if y'all both go different sides, you'll just get yoinked out of it. I'm sorry, I'm just Vivify spamming here because not too used to this mechanic, and I know that standing in melee hurts me, so I'm just going to kind of play it slow here and explain what's about to happen. But what I'm interested to see is, how does the game determine who to link you to if one of the DPS isn't here? Is it going to link me to the tank? What's going to happen? I'm excited to see that. Yeah, I don't know why we're seeing like such low damage numbers while seeing such high healing numbers. It's very weird how that's working. The game is showing a completely different number to modify our healing off of, but then modifying it off of a large number of DPS. It's very weird. Okay, so boss time. Let's see how it pairs us. Is it gonna pair us with the tank, or is one person just gonna get left behind without a pairing? This is good science. This is good science. Maybe you could do a strat where you purposefully have someone die before this boss, then you pull it and then you B-res that person. I don't know. But I don't really know exactly how to heal this boss yet. I don't know when to pop Chi-Ji, but luckily we can... Okay, so I am tethered to one person. Well, you see there, he pulled me this way, so then I went that way. That's exactly what I was talking about. You get yoinked back towards someone, so we both jabaited each other so hard. But now it's just bullet hell. Man, this boss is going to be kind of obnoxious unless we come up with strats. Now, obviously, there is a strat where it's like, hey, dodge clockwise every time. You know, something like that is probably going to be the play. You're going to, like, message it, go this way, come this way, come this way. But y'all kind of pull each other back to the center of you two. So it just makes it really hard. But there, man, we died in the middle of our Chi-Ji ramp. Again, no. You have to be moving. Oh, that clapped us. Man, there's a lot going on here. A lot going on. Now, are we tethered? I think we're going to be tethered, me and the... No, I am not tethered to someone. Okay, finally. Finally. No. Whew. They almost got themselves killed again. This boss is fun. This boss is fun. Wait, this is the exact opposite of how you're supposed to kill it. But, I don't know. There's something fun about it. The chaos that's happening. I really want to get one more Chi-Ji off this fight. Okay, yeah, tank, stay with me, buddy. I'll stutter step my movement, so that way we're on the same page.
A gift of power.
Oh, one thing I'm not doing is using my crackling jade lightning. That is worth
I simply wish you had lasted a little
Oh, I didn't even
longer.
see that. I didn't even see that. Oh my god. Hey, welcome into my first time ever in Operation Floodgate. It's going legitimately how you'd expect. Okay, I said always dodge the frontals to the right. The shaman said no. I said yes. He said okay. Efficient communication. Love to see it. I would think this is how you're going to do it, is like always dodge the same way, whether it's right or left. I don't know. Or maybe you'll like alternate every time, something like that. But it makes sense to me that in order to keep everyone on the same page, you'll just stack at all times and just move in a circle around the boss as it as you kite and stuff, and as you dodge the frontal. So always dodge to the right. There, see? We all dodge to the right. We're See? We always dodge to the right, and we're always fine. To me, that makes sense, though, right? Okay, we gotta dodge these, though. Okay, that seems like when you would want Chi-Ji, during that phase. Okay, we are with the druid. Dodge to the right, druid, no. Whoa, they kind of got pulled in and didn't take any damage there. That was weird. Okay, let's Celestial Conduit here because we have it. Don't quite have Chi-Ji yet. Once again, I still need to just get practice in on Chi-Ji, and obviously when we do keys like this, like all of the packs, we weren't getting full resets on. Okay, I said always dodge to the right. Maybe it's like, maybe you always walk through the boss. That actually makes more sense. Okay, we definitely need to scooch this way a bit. Let's revival. Let's crackling Jade Lightning. Go ahead and crackling Jade Lightning again in just a second. We're gonna wait until we take more damage. Don't yoink me.
Only the strong
Oh boy.
survive.
Okay, we got B-Rest. We got B-Rest. I did say dodge to the right, and he said okay. But it's so hard to coordinate pugs. This is why I love pugging so much. Oh, it's such a good time. Okay, let's do another Chi-Ji. We are tethered to someone. Okay, they're dodging to the left, so just screw the coordination. Just do our Chi-Ji rotation. Just punch, punch, kick. Punch, punch, kick. Let's get out of the swirly. This boss is kind of chaotic. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my gosh. This boss is wild. This boss is so wild with pugs. Okay, so we finally killed that. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I don't know if that boss is going to be as scary. I don't know if it came off on camera, but those mechanics are hard to do with pugs and with everyone doing their own thing. That boss is designed to have communication. Oh my gosh, Bubbles! I don't want to kill Bubbles. Why are they pinging back here? Do we need to LOS something? Bubble burp. Oh god, LOS. Man, it's so weird seeing mechanics for the first time.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Yeah, we definitely need to pop something because we are getting absolutely clobbered. I guess you can just stand behind this and that does nothing. You don't need to LOS. That's like a ranged DPS mechanic there. Stand or to LOS there. Definitely a ranged mechanic. We should definitely have popped Chi-Ji here. Let's go and do it now. We're way behind, but man, Chi-Ji is so powerful. Oh man. Definitely should have respected this thing. I did not expect Bubbles, of all things, to live this long, one, and to give us this much trouble, but man, look at Chi-Ji just go to town. Look, this video is not intended to be mistake-free gameplay at all. This is specifically to showcase that. That was poor. I even had to weave in a few Vivifies there, which is, you know, suboptimal for the sake of, you know, getting mastery procs and resetting. But wow, that cooldown reduction is something else. That is so strong. So strong. We can already Chi-Ji again, basically. Do I want to? Will we get the full 25 seconds uptime on our melees? I don't know. I do not know. I think it's probably more worth it to just... maybe Celestial Conduit when it comes up, I guess. Maybe we don't need to. No, yeah, let's just do it. Ooh, we're stunned in a frontal. Uh-oh. Dude, there is so much going on in this dungeon. I cannot wait to get more reps in this place, because right now we are starting off pretty rusty. Is this boss time? Dark Fuse Jump Starter. Doesn't have the health bar of a boss fight. Okay. Good to know.
A gift.
Yeah, this thing's pretty easy. Is that the boss room? It looks like the boss room that I've seen. Though I haven't seen this boss yet. We're in for a treat. I've heard it's just a tough time, to be honest. Which this mini boss, this feels pretty brutal. This feels a lot like you know, in Grim Batal, the two lava benders that you pull before the dragon boss. This kind of feels like that. It feels like some big healing required for some little ads before the boss. Or I guess it feels more like in Stone Vault before you go into the Coagulum boss. It feels more like that, I guess. Oh, I missed. Okay. Finally, we're at Gizarp. Gizharp? What am I reading? Okay. This is going to be tough. We're going to try not to get the tank's puddles. This has a lot of chromey vibes from whatever that old dungeon was, like Dragonlight Season 3, where you had the clones of yourself. You're gonna summon like these little puddles. Okay, we can't bait these lines over puddles. We're also gonna spawn a bunch of like zappy things that are gonna try to go over the swirlies. Yeah, okay, so there's all of our puddles. This is the mechanic that is gonna hurt a lot. That Thunder Punch cranks the tank too. Giga Zap. Okay, we accidentally corrupted one of the puddles. Once again, this is my first time seeing this mechanic. Let's go ahead and Chi-Ji here. Okay, here I have, there's my Zap. It is chasing me. So let's bait it into a puddle. And there we go. That's how you get rid of the Zap. That's why you don't want to corrupt the puddles too quickly, because you'll need them for when this little thing is chasing you. Dude, this boss is so awesome. He's just a little dude that says, Giga Zap. Let's Crackling Jade Lightning. Let's do it again. Oh, this boss hurts. Dude, my whole house is shaking right now because of our washing machine. I'll definitely have to go and get that right after this. Okay, Leaping Sparks. Where's mine? Where's mine? It's over there. Let's take it this way. Okay, there we go. Ours is over and done with. This boss wasn't too bad. Woo! We did it. We did it. Okay, look. That was a +6. And it was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty brutal. I don't know why it's bugged. It's not showing anything here. But we did that. We did that. It was not pretty. I didn't really get to showcase too many times the full resetting, because it's really hard in these dungeons where you don't know how quickly things die, when to press your Chi-Ji. But this is so strong. Let me just put it this way. If this makes it to the current like 2.11.1, if it makes it in its current state, we will be playing Chi-Ji in Raid. Now, will it make it to live this way? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Hopefully they don't gut anything. Hopefully they don't backtrack on what they've changed. I love the way this feels, but maybe something like, I don't know. I think if they change, like, if they're going to change something, let me say that, because I don't want to just go ahead and say it's going to get blurfed or it's croaking, you know. But if they were to change something, maybe it would be that 0.5 seconds in Jade Bond's cooldown resetting thing, or maybe there's gonna be an extra line of text that specifically works on you're gonna get one you're going to shave more time off the more targets you hit or something. I don't know. Maybe that part of this whole change is going to be reverted. But as it stands, all the extra mastery procs you're kicking up in a single target, you can really, really shave time off this cooldown. And it's very strong. It is very strong. But like I said, I don't know if it's going to make it to live because of how strong it is. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This was my first Operation Mechacon. It was sloppy. It was a disaster, but it was a good time. And I appreciate you guys for supporting me. Stay tuned because we have a lot more sloppy Operation Mechagons coming your way. But also, I plan on testing all of the new stuff coming to all the healers as the days go on over the next few weeks. So for this week, all we have is Operation Mechagon. But as the weeks go on, we're going to have different dungeons open up. And I'm going to be more excited to try out different builds. More innovative builds are going to pop up across the healers. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any 11.1 action. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, guys.